guys, welcome back. Today I wanted to talk about how to make time for yourself in a relationship because someone asked that on my when I was like, hey, I got married guys video. But I think this is an important topic because we all know that friend that completely disappeared when they got in a new relationship, and we have been that friend. I know I've been that friend that you're like hanging out with your crush, your new boyfriend, and life's good and you're loving every minute of it, but then you kind of like forget about your friends, kind of forget about yourself, and you spend all of your time with that person. I think it's good to find a balance between the two. So I'm going to talk about how I do that in my relationship. So the first idea is to make sure you're going and getting like coffee, dinner, drinks with friends. I meet one friend every other week on Tuesday morning for just coffee, and we sit there and chat. Every Thursday morning I meet a different friend for a book club. Once a month or like twice a month I'll have dinner with friends. Another idea is to have like a girls' night in. We will pick one of our places of residence and we all get together, like bring a bottle of wine, and we'll either like just like sit around and drink wine and talk. We'll watch a movie. We'll have dinner. We always love it. I think that's a great time to just see your friends, especially when you get older and everyone has their own lives and their own interests and jobs, relationships, and hobbies. We get so busy, but me and my friends have been really good about making time for each other. If you work from home like me and you have friends that do the same, make time to have like a coworker date. For whatever reason, me and two of my best friends have all found ourselves in a position where we mostly work from home. And so we're like, you know what, we should get together and work together. So we set up a coworker date at a local coffee shop, and it was so much fun to just have other people to work around because I like being alone and I like working alone, and I know I'm more productive when I'm alone, but sometimes you need that social quality. Another thing is don't forget to visit your family. My family doesn't live that far away. They live about 45 minutes away, and they all work in town or are in town, so I see them quite frequently. But because I don't have a car, I don't make it home to them that often. But whenever I do, I really enjoy that time. They have a fireplace, which I love, and it's just like so cozy and warm and calm. And they also live out in the country, so it's just nature and it's away from the hustle and bustle of the city. And I love green and just being outside. The next one is to not be afraid to go on trips by yourself. Whether this is a little day trip around town or to another city, or traveling internationally by yourself. I think solo travel does so much good for like your soul and your confidence and your self-growth that I suggest everyone should do it at least once in their life. One of my favorite things to do is to have a night every now and then to where it's just like a self-pamper night, and this is something that I do completely by myself. And even if Michael is here, I'll take a bubble bath, like I'll do my nails, I'll give myself a facial, I'll watch a movie by myself, all these different things. Like there's plenty of things you can do at home by yourself, even if they are here, that is just kind of just for you. Also remember that you don't always have to be doing what they're doing. You're not attached at the hip. If they want to go hang out with friends, even if they're mutual friends, you don't have to necessarily go and hang out with them. If you want to stay home and do something else or hang out with different friends. If you want to, great, go do it, but don't feel like you always have to be by their side. So there are so many different ways, more than these, that you can make time for yourself, but at the same time, you want to make sure you're making time for that person in your relationship. Michael and I both own our own businesses and we love what we do. We will spend our days usually separate. Like I like to work from home, he likes to work from a coffee shop, and we will like be neck deep in whatever we're working on and totally in love with it. But we have to remember to be like, okay, at a certain point in the day, we need to stop working and we need to like hang out with each other. We usually try to get back together for lunch. It's not like a planned thing, it just happens. Another thing that plays into my relationship is Michael travels a lot for work. Like I just dropped him off at the airport today. He's gonna be gone all weekend. So he's usually gone most weekends. I have plenty of time alone. It works out really well because when we are together, we appreciate it, and when we're not, we appreciate our solo time. And we're both very independent people, and so you have to find a balance between being very independent but also being in a relationship. All right, guys, that's what I have to say today about finding that balance between yourself and others in your relationship. And yeah, I'd be curious to see your guys' thoughts and comments down below. Don't forget to subscribe, and until next time, I'll see ya. Bye.